Topic số 1. Topic số 1 is it? Are you working or a student? Yeah, now I'm working. I work as a grade school teacher. I was a freelancer 3 years ago. Like I was a graphic designer. Yeah, but now I'm working as a preschool teacher. I've been working in this field for about 1 year, and maybe because I love playing with kids, maybe because I love caring for them. Yeah. What do you like about your job? Yeah. The thing I like about my job is to care for children, I guess. I want to love. I would like to work with young children, especially the babies. Yeah. Maybe because in the near future, I will plan to have kids, and yeah. And I love playing with them. Yeah. And I love to see them play around and do daily activities in front of my eyes. So that's why I think, yeah. What do you do after work? Normally, after work, I tend to go home. Yeah. I get home and I have my dinner. I have my dinner for about 30 minutes or more, a little bit. And after that, I will take a shower. I would take a shower and go into my room, close the door, and I lie in bed, scroll my phone, and then go to sleep. Yeah. What would you like to change your job? I don't think I will change my job because I think I would like to work in this field for a long time. Yeah, not in a short time. So, yeah. I think I will not change my job in the future. Yeah, because as I mentioned before, I love kids. I want to work with them. So yeah, that's why I think I will work in this field for a really long time. Okay. Twelve. Making friends. Do you like making friends? Yeah, I do like making friends. I tend to make friends whenever I meet a new environment. Like I have to go to another country. I have to go abroad and meet a new environment, and I need to make friends to get more familiar with that place, with that new place. Yeah. So I really like making friends. Yeah. Did you have a lot of friends when you were a child? When I was a kid, I think I was a really playful and carefree kid. Yeah. So maybe because of my personality at that time, I think I had a lot of friends during that period. Yeah. And I was easily to make friends, although I'm an introvert. Yeah. Have you made any new friends recently? Recently, I think I've made a few friends recently because I went to Discord. Yeah, which is the name of the application I've used lately. I went to Discord and I saw some of the new friends here. They're really friendly, really talented. I learned a lot from them. Yeah, and I think it was lucky for me because they tend to like me, and so that's why, yeah, I've made a few friends recently with that reason. Yeah. What do you usually talk about with your new friends? I tend to like I tend to have some conversations with them about the similar hobbies, the interests we have in common. Like, for example, like if we do love music, so yeah, we have the same topic to talk about, and and after that we can have a good chat together. Yeah, so that's why I think we tend to talk about the common things, and the things we liked, and the thing we like, and we have a lot of interest to talk about, right? 19, 89. Ở đây không có 18 hả? Sao có mỗi 19 vậy? 18 là sport program và time management. Okay. Let's talk about sports programs. And do you like watching sports programs on TV? Yeah, I do like watch sports programs on TV. Actually, this program is the only one I watch whenever I get to the TV in my home. Because I do love sports, and I also love watching sports as well. Yeah. I would say like I can say that I like a lot of sports, like badminton, volleyball, especially football. Like I would say that I'm a football lover, and I think I really get familiar with a lot of sports programs related to football, like Premier League or La Liga or Champions League, a lot of things like that. Yeah, so I would say that I do love watching sports programs. Do you like watching live sports games? When it comes to live sports game, I would say yes. Yeah, if I have a chance, I definitely go to a stadium or stuff like that to watch it, like lively, because the atmosphere here, the crowd here, everything is so so stunning. Everything is so different from when you just stay at home and watch through the television, stuff like that, right? Yeah. But actually, at the moment, I don't have much time to go to the stadium to do that stuff. So, yeah. Who would you like to watch sports with? The one that comes to my mind, is my dad and my mom. Yeah. Actually, they're my family members, right? And because I think my parents, they have same hobbies as mine when it comes to sports. Yeah, because whenever the the trophy, or whenever a tournament happened, so I and my mom and my dad just gather around the television and watch it together through a television. So yeah, so if I want to watch sports, I would definitely invite my parents to watch with me. Yeah, so that's why. Yeah. What kind of sports events would you like to watch in the future? Sports events. I think it's World Cup. It's the most the most important tournament when it comes to a football tournament. Yeah, when it comes to football tournament, if it's a word, I guess. Yeah. So I really want to watch World Cup in the future, and I'm waiting for that tournament. Yeah, because there's a lot of national teams in here, and they play for their prestige, for their dignity, for their pride of the country. They live. Yeah, so yeah, so that's why I'm really excited to wait for the World Cup tournament in the near future. Yeah. Topic 19, time management. Question number 1. How do you plan your time in a day? In a day, normally I get up in the morning at about 8 a.m. or earlier, 7 a.m. And after that, I will do my skincare routine and rest up. After that, I will have my breakfast for about 30 minutes, and then I go to my workplace, which is just 2 kilometers away from my home. It's really close to my home. Yeah. And at noon, I will have my lunch, right? Yeah, I tend to work in a preschool from the early morning to to like to the evening, to the sunset, to the sunset, like for about 8 hours a day. And in the evening I will get home. I just stay at home and do my daily stuff, like do some entertainment things, like playing games or listening to music, reading books, or just lying in bed and then go to sleep. Yeah. It's easy for you to manage your time. Easy. Yeah, recently I would say that quite easy. I would say quite easy for me because I would say that my schedule is not too flexible. Yeah, it's quite fixed, so that's why it's quite easy for me to manage my time. And I would say that my time management is not that bad. Yeah. So I tend to set up of things, like I have a habit. I have a habit of plan my day earlier, and so that's why I think it's very easy. When do you find it hard to allocate time? When do you find it hard to allocate time? When it comes to like the difficult times to allocate my time, it would be my holidays or my day offs, because that's when the time I do have some like really flexible schedules, like, or the unexpected appointments and stuff like that. Yeah. And that time is when the time I don't have like the fixed schedule, and I need to set up I need to set up everything. I need to set up my routine once again. Yeah, so that's why I find it a hard time to allocate my time. Do you like being busy? Actually, I do like being busy. I do like being busy because I realized that whenever I'm busy, I will not have time to think about the messy stuff, like, because my brain has a lot of like stubborn thoughts in my mind. I would say that I'm the kind of person who easily to get distracted. Yeah. So when I'm busy working or studying, like, my mind will not have time to think about the disturbing thoughts or stuff like that, and it's kind of waste of time, and I don't like to waste my time in a just careless way like that. So yeah, I do like being busy. '17, art and drawing. Do you like drawing? I think I quite like drawing because when I was a kid, I remember I remember that I did really like drawing at that time, and but after that I just realized that I do not have any talent for drawing, and I gave up drawing after that. So, but I do have a really interest for drawing. I would say that. I don't know why, but yeah, it's kind of like ironic things, but yeah. Do you like visiting galleries or museums? Hmm. Um, Maybe moderate. I'm not the kind of person who are really into visiting galleries or museums. I don't have a passions for that, and but I don't hate visiting galleries or museums when I receive invitations from my friends to do stuff like that. But I would say that I'm somewhere in the middle. Yeah, like not too enjoyable, but not too like uh, uh, avoid them. Yeah. Would you like to learn more about art? Yeah, if I have a chance in the future, I would like to learn more about art because yeah, I have a lot of hobbies related to art field. Like I like listening to music. I like seeing the paintings, the beautiful paintings from the locals artists in the galleries. Yeah, and I do like reading books, and everything is art, right? And I love the beautiful things, and that's why I love art. So I definitely want to learn art more in the future. Like these days, I maybe because I'm too busy. I'm too busy to. I'm too busy for my work, so I don't have much time to learn about art. But if I have chance in the future, if I have more time, have more free time, I will like use my free time to learn more about art. Yeah, day by day, a little bit. Did you learn how to draw when you were a child? Did you learn how to draw when you were a child? Uh, yes, I would say yes because when I was a kid, I I had to draw in my secondary school because that would be a compulsory subject in the secondary school in Vietnam. Yeah, drawing is the compulsory subject. So yeah, as a like high school or secondary pupil in Vietnam, I do have to learn how to draw. But as I said before, I don't have any talent for drawing. I'm not good at drawing at all. So yeah. But yes, I did learn how to draw when I was a kid, and that's why I realized that I don't have any talent for that field. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay. Computers. Topic 29, computers. When do you use computer? I have a lot of hobbies, which is need to use a computer to do the things. Like, as I said before, I was a freelancer related to graphic design. So yeah, I do have to use computer most of the time. And I would say that I use computer a lot. I tend to use computer when doing my favorite things, like doing my hobbies. Yeah, like when I do use computer to do a research or to study or just to listen to music. I can do a lot of stuff. I can do a lot of stuff with my computer. And yeah, I really love my computer. I would say that I use my computer all the time in the day. Throughout the day, yeah. When was the first time you used a computer? I first used the computer when I was a kid. Maybe when I was 5 years old. Because that time my family had a computer. It's a very old version at that time, which was a very old version at that time. And yeah, and I used my computer, and I used that computer for a lot of things, like entertainment purposes or for writing something. I mean typing on the some of the software. It's like doc or work or stuff like that. Yeah. Like, or I just use that computer for playing games, like playing some offline games, like Selling But or Gold Miner, which is like, this game is really popular at that time. Yeah, like I would say that every kid would know them. I think. Yeah. How would your life be without a computer? I would say that I cannot imagine myself without a computer in my life. I would say that I think I'm addicted to my computer. Yeah. I love technology. Yeah, and and I use computer most of the time. Yeah, whenever I have time for it. But if I need to go to work, like, because I'm kindergarten teacher, so in my workplace, I would not use the computer. I would use the laptop instead, because it's more flexible and more convenient. Yeah. But if I stay at home or when I have free time, I definitely use my computer for a lot of purpose for a lot of purposes, like just studying or entertainment purposes. Yeah. So yeah, so I would say that computer is really important for me, and I can't live without them. Yeah. And what situations would using a computer be difficult for you? maybe it when's the time, maybe it when's I cannot stay at home. Like I need to move to different places in a short time, during the day. Like I need to move to a lot of different locations. So if I have some unexpected schedule to need to move a lot like that, so last time I need to like use my laptop or even my smartphone to do my stuff instead of using a computer, obviously, because a computer is really heavy and I cannot use it whenever I am outside, right? Yeah, so that's why. Topic 33 là feeling bored. Topic 34 là advertising. Wow. Do you often feel bored? Not too much, I would say. I think I do not often feel bored. Yeah. I think. I'm not sure about that, but I just feel bored whenever I have to see a really boring movie, or to do a very boring stuff I don't like. Like for example, like I have to go outside for some like unavoidable reasons. Yeah, but I think I'm not easily to be bored during the day. Yeah, because I have a lot of hobbies. I have a lot of things to do throughout the day. Like I need to work long hours at work, and when I get home I have a lot of things to do, because there's a lot of things for me to do, like to do the household chores, or if not I just lie in bed and do some entertainment purpose, do some entertainment stuff into my phone or with my phone. So yeah, I think I don't quite feel bored very often. When do you feel bored? Yeah, as I mentioned before, it's the time when I have to see a really boring movie in the cinema, or just when I have to see some people I don't like and have a really like boring conversations with them, or to do the stuff that I really hate and I don't want to do it that time. So that's when the time I would say that I'm really easy to get bored, but other than that, no. Yeah, most of the time I don't feel bored. What do you do when you feel bored? When I get bored, I just try to forget that emotion, like because I consider it is a bad feeling, and I need to overcome it because I'm a mature adult, right? I'm an adult, and so like I would say the feeling bored is a really common thing when you are an adult. Yeah, it's a very common thing. So I think I need to get used to it. Yeah, and just overcome that emotion. Like for example, like if I go to the cinema and I see a really boring movie, I just, yeah, because that's totally my choice to choose that movie, right? So I need to have a responsibility with my choice. I have to complete the task. I have to complete that thing. Yeah, just overcome that bad feeling. It's just a really short time. It's not a really bad thing, right? Do you think boredom is different in childhood and adulthood? Do you think boredom is different in childhood and adulthood? Yeah, it can be different in some ways. Like, because I remember when I was a kid, I I, I easily get bored when I have to do the things I don't like, but this thing is quite different from the things I don't like these days. Yeah, like I would say that because like adults and children, they have a different hobbies and they have a different things to do during the day. So like feeling bored for different things will have to, like, will lead to different kinds of emotions related to boredom. So that's why I think, yeah, boredom is quite different in childhood and adulthood. Okay. Oh, advertising. Question number 1: do you like advertisements? I would say that I do. I do not really like advertisements, because whenever I see them, like, just I see them when I scroll my smartphone, and I scroll the screen on my smartphone, I just turn it off right away. And so that's why I think I don't like advertisements at all, because I think it's really disturbing. Yeah. These advertisements nowadays, they like really annoying, because like especially when I watch YouTube videos and they unexpectedly like pop up in front of my eyes, and it just interfere the emotions of mine with that video. So it's like I don't like advertisements these days. Yeah. What types of advertisements do you like? If I have to choose, I would choose advertisements related to music or cartoon. For example, if it's an advertisement related to the music video I really like it would be a promote ad, or just some like short clips promoting for that campaign related to the artists I like. So I would definitely enjoy them instead of like hating them or stuff like that. Yeah. Was there any advertisement that impressed you when you were a child? When I was a kid, I think I had a favorite advertisement at that time, because when I was young, I saw an advertisement which had a stunning visuals and concepts. Yeah. I remember it was about a scene, a really colorful scene with a lot of dairy cows, and they were smiling, and they sang along together. Yeah. And the slogan of that song is really easy to stick to my mind at that time. Yeah. And I still remember the slogan. Yeah, and then the melody, the rhythm of that song was just like unforgettable. I don't know why, but yeah. So I think that was an advertisement I really like at that time. Yeah. Stayed in my mind. Still recall it vividly. Học nhiều chả nhớ gì. Rồi, bắt đầu đến part 2 này. Trời ơi, dùng 1 tiếng đồng hồ vậy. Ba mươi và 663. Ôi ôi, quá nhiều luôn. 30 và 663 kìa. Describe a time when you organized a happy event successfully. Describe a time when you organized a happy event successfully. When it comes to a time I organized a happy event successfully, I would say it was my birthday when I was 18. Yeah. I think it happened 6 years ago. At that time, I had a trip to a village, which is really far from my home, about 200 kilometers. And I was with my friend. We had a trip to that village. And my old friend, he didn't have a driver license in Vietnam, so I was the one traveling at that time. And when we came to that village, it was already 6 p.m. at that time. It was the evening, and we had a happy birthday at that time, and I was the host. Obviously, I was the host, and to my surprise, Like my friend who was with me at that time, he made a birthday cake for me, totally by his hand. And like when I tasted that birthday cake, was extremely delicious. I was so happy at that time. And he said happy birthday to me. And yeah, we enjoyed the really meaningful moment with each other at that time. And yeah, everything happened, everything everything happened so like enjoyably. And I still recall it vividly. I still recall it that birthday vividly. Yeah. The reason I chose that village for my 18th birthday is that that was the village that appeared in a movie of my friend. Yeah. And he also the person who was with me in that village. Okay. I would say that everything happened at that time so smoothly. Yeah. Uh, okay. How can parents help children to be organized? How can parents help children to be organized? How can parents help children to be organized? I would say that parents can help children to organize by like guiding them to do the daily stuff, the daily routine. And they need to set up things to be fixed. Like I want to say that the parents should create a habit for their children by helping them to create a really healthy routine on a daily basis. So with that, the children can have a lot of hobbies, a lot of good hobbies, and a lot of good habits every single day. And that's the small things can lead to the to like improve the things to be organized. Oh yeah. Number 2, on what occasions do people need to be organized? I would say that the special days. I think it's special days. It when the special days happened. Like because these days a lot of people gather around in the small place. and because there are a lot of people in a very like limited area like that, we need to be organized more than normally, right? And so yeah, like we have a lot to do, a lot of things in orderly, respectfully, orderly. Like we need to set up lots of things. We need to prepare lots of things at that time. Yeah. We need to repair lots of things at that time, and people tend to help each other to prepare for the upcoming events, because this is the like these special days tend to be really essential for people. So they have to be more organized and more disciplined to set up everything to be in order and to set up everything orderly. Yeah. 3. Does everything need to be well prepared? I think there's no need to do everything well prepared, because if we do that, it would be a really stressful thing to do. Yeah. Because if you do everything with the really excellent preparations, yeah, I think it would be a really burden for that person, right? So yeah, we need to be well prepared for most of things, but sometimes just take your time, just relax, and because there's a lot of unexpected schedule, unexpected things happen in a day, and we can not predict all of things like that. So yeah, just relax and be calm and collected to handle some unexpected moments like that. Yeah. Yeah, we shouldn't. Yeah, we shouldn't like. Four, do people need other help when organize things? Con người có cần đỡ người khác khi mà tổ chức mọi thứ hay không? Yeah. I would say that. I would say yes, because especially when people live in a really society like Vietnam. Yeah. So when organized things, we need help from others, and with that, just ask for help, right? Why not? Because I think organizing things needs a lot of time. Things needs a lot of time, so if we need a help, just ask for this, and a lot of people will have you. Like for example, like when it comes to a very special day, like Lunar New Year's Day in Vietnam, like the women tend to cook and prepare meals before eating. So that's when I think men should help women to prepare those things. So yeah, that's why I think people should help each other, and people and need help as well when it comes to organizing things. Yeah. Oh. Bà Sáu sống à? Bà Sáu. Describe a course that impressed you a lot. So when it comes to a course that impressed me a lot, I would say that a course I signed up for 3 months ago. This was a course related to one of my favorite hobby, that was football. Yeah, I really like football. Yeah, I like watching it, and at that time I tried to do some activities on a daily basis. So that's why I signed up for a female football club near my home, just 2 kilometers away from my home. And yeah, fortunately, they accepted my application, and I joined that club. And I would say that this course was so impressed and was so so impressing and so amazing, because in just a really short time, within just 3 months, I could I could master some really basic moves, like passing the ball, or holding the ball, or just kicking the ball, stuff like that. Yeah. And I could play as a midfielder at that time. Yeah. And I could attend some matches for beginners. Yeah. And during that time, I felt a high energy most of the time, because I think because my strength, my endurance, and my stamina improved a lot at that time, because of that course, because of this course. Yeah. So it was so amazing, and I had a lot of fun memories with my teammates and my coach. Yeah, they were so friendly and helpful. Yeah, they helped me a lot, especially with my health. Yeah, I think my health had improved a lot because of like the intense training course. Yeah. Why do some people have a better memory than others? Maybe because of their genes. Maybe because of their genes. I don't know. I'm not sure, but maybe it's related to their genes or to their innate abilities, stuff like that. Yeah, when it comes to memorizing things. Yeah, because I once read from some articles, but I didn't remember that much. But I just remember that they mentioned about some people, they have a really good ability to memorize things than the average people. Yeah, and I think it's not about the practicing, or it's not about the way they study or the way they learn, but I think it's all about their true ability, their innate talent for memorizing. Yeah. Number 2, do people like things of memorable significance? Yeah, I would say yes. I would say yes. Yeah, I would say yes. Because some memorable, some really meaningful memories. It gives us it gives us a lot of things to remember, and we tend to recall it vividly, and they tend to stick to our minds unconsciously, I would say that. So yeah. For example, like if in the past I passed the exam, a really important exam in my life with the high score, so that's a really meaningful it's a very meaningful happen to me, and I tend to remember it for just a really long time, and yeah, whatever I recall it's just really vivid. Yeah, it's just really vivid and really stunning. Yeah. So I think people tend to remember things that's really bad or really happy in their life. Yeah. Number 3, which can help people remember things better, words or photos? I think it depends. I think it depends on each person. Yeah, because there are some people, they are really good at words, like they have a talent for linguistic things, so I think they are quite comfortable with dealing with words or just do something related to words. But there are some people, they have a ability to they're really good at doing with photos. I think they have a really good talent for visuals, and yeah, they have I think they have an intelligence for the visual things, so they would like to do with things related to photography or pictures. Yeah, so yeah. So I think it depends on each person, because like each person have different ability to do with words or photos. Yeah. Number 4, can technology help people remember things better, and how? Yeah, I would say that technology helps us a lot when it comes to remembering things. Like, we can do a lot of things, yeah, like with our smartphones, for example, which is a very common and popular technical device nowadays, right? So everyone has their phone, and they can use their smartphone for like setting alarms or setting some reminders, and like write down some things on their notes to help them remind things. Yeah. And like personally, I use technology to do all the time when I need to remember some things, or when I need to help when I need help to help me remind me of important things. And I tend to like set alarms, or I tend to set a reminder on my smartphone, because I use my smartphone 24/7. Yeah, so it's really convenient to help me, also things like that. Số 3. Trời ơi, nhiều hơn tôi tướng nha. Số 3. Describe a tourist attraction that very few people visit, but you think it's interesting. But when it comes to a tourist attraction that very few people visit, but I think it's interesting, I would say it is a village which is 2 kilometers away from where I live. Yeah, it's really far from my place. Yeah, and this village appeared in a very famous movie named Mother, and my friend, he's the director of that film, and yeah, I am a big fan of him, so I know that place really clearly. I know that place clearly, to be honest. And this village was a really tourist attraction, and they used to this village used to have a lot of tourists come every single day, but these days, for some reasons, like I still don't know why, but for some reason a lot of like just few people nowadays. There's not a lot of people nowadays. They want to come there for the visiting, or for for visiting or stuff like that. Okay, for visiting or stuff like that. But because I know this place really well, I know that village through the movie, and I once visited here 3 years ago with my friend, and we have a lot of meaningful memories together at that time. And I would say that this village is really interesting. Yeah, I have a lot of curiosity about this village. Although, yeah, just if you look outside, you would think that this village is poor, desolate, and just it's like pathetic or stuff like that, or just like it's pathetic or stuff like that, and very few people lived here. Very few people is living here, but I think that's also the things that village really interest me, really entertained me, and really entertain me. Yeah. Number 1, should all tourist attractions be free to the public? No, I don't think so, because if we free all the tourist attractions like this to the public, so as a result, a lot of people will come there, and it would be chaotic. Yeah, and the government and the managers here, they cannot control a lot of people like that, and it will come to a lot of unexpected things, which is a bad things for the government and the managers here as well. And yeah, and after that we and these like tourist attractions, they cannot receive a budget or a funding to like maintain that place. So I don't think it would be a good thing for that. Number 2, how can people prevent the environmental damage caused by tourism? I don't know. Number 3, do you think tourism causes environmental damage? No, I don't think so. Yeah, because there's a lot of reasons for environmental damage. It's not because the tourism. Yeah, I think it's all about the awareness of people when they treat environment around them, right? It's not because of tourism causing that. Yeah, because tourism is a industry we need to maintain and we need to improve on a daily improve day by day. Yeah, because the tourism, they attract a lot of foreigners to go to that country and create a lot of jobs and a lot of and like improve the financial things to that place. Yeah, so yeah. Number 4, do local people like to visit local tourist attractions? I don't think local people like to visit the local attractions because maybe because they are too familiar with these places in their hometown, in that area, stuff like that. Yeah, because I would take mine as an example. Like I I would say that I'm a Saigonese, and I am like I think I get familiar with a lot of local tourist attractions in my hometown, yeah, in this area, in this neighborhood. Yeah, so I don't have the lot of curiosity. I don't have a lot of interest to like explore these attractions quite much. So yeah.